Hi, Steph. Hi, James. Hi, Douglas. Hi, Stephen. Welcome.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome. We're in the trees today in Canada, California.
Right.
hmm Mine's very coastal. I've got kind of just one tree here. She's my pal. You have many. Hi, Anna. Tyra, hi. Tyra will be on
Hello.
tomorrow. Tyra, we're just going to do decrees like this, huh? Let's have fun.
Oh, Tara's going to be on tomorrow?
Tyra's on tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Last minute.
Beautiful.
So Oracle just did a decree for us, but we're going to do it again. And I want to say before we do the decrees and just vibe and have fun. Everybody do Oracle scrolls. Just do her scrolls. I'll tag them and link to them and everything, but the link is on Substack, right? And TikTok, and they're all just brilliance. It's everything you need. It's everything you need to tap back into remembrance. I think it was in your Book of Nothingness last night where you said ascension is remembrance plus expansion.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, I make it as simple as possible because
Yeah.
I realize that these spiritual leaders just make things so complex. I think one of my greatest mission or purpose is to make spirituality so tangible and practical.
Yeah.
To remove the illusion that spirituality and the quantum is something that a veil needs to be ripped. Neville Goddard said it best. He said many things like, give yourself permission for wealth, blah, blah, blah. And he said, you will realize that you don't knock on the door because it was never closed. It was always opened.
Yes. There wasn't even a door.
There wasn't even a door. There
Yes.
wasn't even a door.
That's
And heck,
exactly.
you are the door. If there is to be a door, you are
If there's
the
a
door.
door, you're it. We're
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. So these decrees and things, it's not like we're doing anything. We're just remembering what's already here.
Yeah, you can't decree what doesn't already exist in the Codex of Source.
Yes.
So the decrees are more of a remembrance. Because nothing, like the human mind cannot create what already does not exist. Like we did not come up with dragons and fairies. They exist. You know what I mean? So the decrees are remembrance more than anything else. And so if you remember, that is literally remembering, as in the gathering of yourselves into a singularity, into a single node of energy consciousness. So when you remember and you reposition yourself together into the now and you decree, is the same thing, because you cannot decree unless you remember. You know what I mean? You cannot have an effective decree unless you remember.
Yes.
Because that's the power.
That's the power. Yeah. And it's not a belief. It has nothing to do with the future. It's remembering, like membering now. It's that it's that it already is the case.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're not really even, it's like not even really creation.
No.
It's just remembrance.
Remembrance. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
remembrance. And it's so simple. Oh, I remember. I remember that I am source.
Yes.
I remember that I created this whole thing and got lost in my own game. Oh, I remember that all these obstacles and tribulations are not my identity. It's not some bad luck thing. It's not this and that. It does not identify me. It does not define me. I remember that I'm the nothingness, the primordial existence. I remember that I exist because Source willed me into existence. Therefore, I am Source will. I am Thelete. Therefore, I no longer allow anything to burden me and push me down. Therefore, I no longer allow anything to oppress me and dictate my being. I remember. Then you nullify all the contracts that you unconsciously signed through decrees.
Yes. Yes. And your scrolls do that. They just walk you very easily through it.
Yeah.
Um,
There's
it's
a
so
decree
it's
under
so
everything. Some of them have like certain rituals that if you choose to do rituals because um if you choose to do rituals and you're gathering like fire and herbs, and like say a gold cloth or something like that, and you're gathering that, those are all remembrance. Those are all source. They all hold sacred codes. So it's like you're pulling more of a unified field with the elements if you choose to do rituals. That's why our ancestor did rituals with the trees, with the herb, with the um animals. Like in my like my grandmother had a car accident and her leg got broken, and she was in the hospital for like a year, just hanging in the air, and nothing was really happening. So they took her to the native doctor, who then broke a chicken's leg and basically healed the chicken. And as the chicken's leg was healing, my grandmother's leg also started healing.
mm, hmm
So like everything is really
the
just
hologram.
energy and yeah, everything is just, we're all truly truly just connected. And that's where, like, voodoo and ancestral practice, it's alchemy. It's alchemy. It's really well calculated. It's not some woohoo stuff, you know what I mean? It's science. It's
It's
primordial
science.
science.
Yeah, they so many rounds of it. It's very scientific. Like 80-90% of the time it works or whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
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 it
and
works
it's
if you're tapped in.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
if you're
it's
coming from source. Yeah.
exactly, and it's decrees.
Mhm.
They're just decreeing,
They're just
and they have
decreeing.
they have zero doubt that it would work, and so it
Yes.
works. And the person receiving the assistance have zero doubt that it would work, and so it works because now it's a unified field of two people and the elements that they've gathered, believing and having a focus on a manifestation or alignment, and
Mhm.
so it happens.
Nothing in the
And it's
way.
just that simple,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that simple. We're we are the creator and the created. So
Yep.
whatever you want. And that's all that life does is just expand.
Yeah.
She wants more and to connect with herself in other forms and through play.
Yeah.
I can't see that life does anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Play,
She
create,
just brings.
expand, you know? What
Yeah.
version of me can I be if I add this element and this molecule and I spin it around at I don't know, 30 degrees with a heat temperature of, I don't know, 79 Fahrenheit or 80, 100 Fahrenheit? What do I become? Oh, I become a tree. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
become, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could be
Yeah.
that. I could,
Yeah.
just expansion and just, learning all these different levels and versions of yourself that you can be. Like you're literally unbound. You're limitless,
Yes. Yes.
you know? And that's
Yes.
remembrance.
That's remembrance. Great. Yes. So easy. That's the only tricky thing because we've
Yeah.
been taught complexity. We've been taught struggle. And we've been taught that
Right.
like sacrifice is how you earn all kinds of nonsense. Truly the opposite.
No, no, there's no sacrifice. That's how they played us with the Jesus story, Gotta
Mhm.
gotta die to save some people. No, source doesn't need to die for anything. Just need to remember. The true
Yes.
teachings of Jesus was that you can walk on water because you are the water, you are the field.
Yes.
You can code it to be concrete for you to walk on, if anything, or you could just be air floating on it. Doesn't matter, but you can code the field. You
Mhm.
can code. That's his teachings. Like, I am the way, the truth, and the light. Nobody gets through the Father unless through me. It's literally like, do what I did.
Totally. I remember being a kid and I was like, "What's with the religion? Like, I just want to know what Jesus knew. Can we skip?"
Right. you know
Seems like a waste of time.
and what did he do? He traveled to Egypt and Tibet to learn the scrolls.
Yes.
At
Yes,
a very
exactly.
young age, he
Under
was
women's
traveling.
teachings or under
Yeah.
women's lineages.
Right.
Yeah.
you know he was at the temples learning the scrolls,
Mhm. Mhm.
and he came out with his full awareness on.
Mhm.
Um something came in last night with the inner child, and it was about the chi. And why are babies so lovable? Why are children just something that you want to protect and hug and kiss and provide all that you want to provide for? Why? Because your chi is uncorrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Their essence is raw.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk with a 5-year old all the way to friggin', I don't even know, 2-year old, and let's just say we're gonna go sell chocolate. That little kid is gonna get your chocolate sold out before me.
100%.
Why? Because they have zero doubt. Your chi is
Yes.
so raw that even if there is a little doubt, your chi overpowers that. It's like, give me, give me, give me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just
Yes.
this really bubbly thing that you have to love by force because my essence is still raw and it's love. It's
That is
magnetism.
the essence.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yes.
magnetism, and you're attracted to me
Yeah.
because I am source, uncorrupted, unfiltered. And that's why babies are so beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's why,
Yes.
like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because
And dogs
you're
and animals and
yeah,
yes.
because your
Yeah.
soul just like it just oozes out of them and your
Mm.
auric field, and you could just you could breathe it in. And of course that's why other beings wants to do the opposite of what we want to do for the children, because they're alive, their existence, their
Mm-hmm.
creation, is uncorrupted, it's unfiltered, and they're just beautiful. And that's who and what we are. That's why, like, tapping back into your inner child is so beautiful. And it's actually the remembrance.
It's the remembrance.
Is the
That's what we
remembrance.
are.
Yeah.
Yes. We are
And
just
that's
this love light that that
yeah,
that gives and expands and connects,
yeah,
to it, to herself, to itself.
exactly.
Like if we were all children again, if we were all stripped down to our raw thing, we would literally just be loving on each other and giving to each
Yeah.
other all day
Yeah. Yeah.
and building and playing.
Playing,
Just and playing.
creating without doubt. Would somebody like
Yes.
it? My daughter drew me a painting yesterday and today, and I have to pay her. Um and so I paid her with chocolate. Tootsie Rolls, actually. I paid her with Tootsie Rolls. Um sh- she she's explaining the painting, and this is that, and that is this. I can't see it. I can't see it. But she sees it, and it's beautiful for her, and she doesn't care if I see it or not. This is her explanation, this is her creation, and it's powerful, and she's proud of it, and I gotta pay her for it because I'm buying her paintings. So
Love it.
you know what I mean? So it's like, when you fully remember, you don't have doubt in your manifestation, and you're not even manifesting, you're just bringing forward what already is.
Yes, that's a huge, huge thing. Because, like, what, 99% of spiritual manifestation stuff is this, it's like a conjuring, you know, versus just dropping the veil away.
Yeah.
It's so much simpler than that.
Yeah.
Um, so you're not, there's no effort, you
No.
know.
No,
Uh,
there's no effort.
because the Christian, the religious thing of sacrifice it's in the water of almost all spiritual practice.
Hmm.
And this is what I love about your decrees, and this is why this is like, you helped me out so much the other night where you're just like, it's just meant to be fun. It's just meant to be fun. and and I know that I've said those words many times, but it's the conditioning is
Yeah.
really the exact opposite, right? Because
Yeah.
we're being used as like slaves. So but we are inherently free, we are inherently loving, we are inherently playful. And it's the way to go is what is the easiest, most fun thing.
Yeah.
Period.
Like, you don't see the water fighting with the rocks. It just
No.
flows.
Behold the lilies of the field.
Yeah.
That's what.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like and the fact that everything's an extension of us, we can just look at the trees and understand how they operate. Do they have
Yes.
doubt? Do they need an identification? You know what I mean? Do they
Permission.
have doubt that they'll be provided for? They're anchored into the earth. They exist above the earth and they connect to the ether. You know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
the tree doesn't think like, am I going to get food to eat today? It just is. The water doesn't think if it's going to flow. It just does. Everything just is. Isism is where we need to get to. Or is it
Yes.
ism?
Is it
Isism, ism,
no
right?
isms, just
No,
is.
just is. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Just is. Everything just is. And we just are. We just have to just be. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
And then the beautiful thing, because it's one, and if we see that, if you see it in nature, you see it with your kids, you see it, is that it's a divine orchestra. My being perfectly complements yours and the trees and everything, because of course it would,
Yeah.
you know. And we, if one person dares to just be, then the next person, we just see, oh my gosh, we're all just want to play. Like, who doesn't want to just play?
Who wants to
There's
work
nobody
and
wants
come
to
back
work.
home, right?
Yeah.
Come back
Yeah.
home tired. You know, who wants to retire at age 65, when their chi is going inwards, getting ready to,
Yeah.
get out. Who wants to do that?
No
How
one.
fulfilled is your life if you're not living in your authentic self, if you're not creating things that you love, if you're not being and embodying things that you love?
Mhm.
Because everything that you create is a fractal of you. Everything
Yes.
that you create is an essence of you, you know, and
Mhm.
that's what we need to do. We need to leave essences of ourselves, not just having babies, you need to create, put something out. Of
Mhm.
poetry, one page, publish it. You will feel so
Mhm.
much better. You will
Absolutely.
feel so
Absolutely.
much better. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think if somebody's gonna like it. That's not your field. That's not for you to worry about. It's just you're just meant to express yourself. Express yourself. That's
Yes.
it.
And whatever is fun, whatever is playful. Not
Yeah.
what you think you should do, not what you think
No.
humanity needs, not what you
No.
think a good person would
No
do.
service. No
None of that.
service. Service to self.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Please
And
yourself.
in that, it serves everyone. Like, there's no, because there's no separation. So if the tree is thriving, the soil is thriving, the bird is thriving. Like, we so believe the zero sum game. We believe if I give to myself, I take away from someone else.
No,
Never
no,
has been true, ever, ever. And
no.
and we know it. You experience that every day.
Yeah.
So it's a remembrance.
No.
Yeah.
When you're your true authentic self, you shine so bright. You become a beacon and people wonder what's going on over there? And they start to wonder. And then if they were in the darkness and asleep, your curiosity sparks.
Hmm.
They want to know how you did it.
Yeah.
And that curiosity leads them to them remembering of how it's done. But
Yes. Yes.
you cannot help anybody if you've not helped yourself.
Yeah.
The only way to help somebody is for you to be yourself and allow yourself to create, allow yourself to express and expand. Be that beautiful art that inspires someone else to be their beautiful art.
Hmm.
And that's just how it keeps rippling on,
Hmm. Hmm.
not stopping
Yeah.
what you're doing to go help somebody else. That's false.
No. No.
You can't
No.
pour from an empty cup.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Absolutely.
unless your cup is overflowing, your overflow is what, trickles down and helps someone else's cup, but not
Yes.
when your cup
Overflow
is
is
not.
reality.
Yes,
Yes.
overflow is reality.
Yes.
And your
Yes.
overflow is beyond infinite because it's anchored from source.
Yes. Yes. Infinite source,
Yeah.
infinite overflow.
Yeah.
And you tap into that where there's no end. And
Yeah.
there's no end to what you will create. There's no end to what you want.
Right.
We were talking about that. Like, is it like, am I like insatiable? And it's like, no, sources.
Right.
Source just wants more and more of herself through you.
Exactly.
Why would she ever stop?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's stagnation. There's no growth. There's no fun in being stagnant. There's no fun, you know. without creativity. There's no fun in without self-expression. There's no fun in any of that.
No,
So like you
no.
have to think about the equation. You know what I mean? You have to just look at the equation. If this part is dull, if this part lacks growth, what would source be? Would source be something that lacks growth, lacks expansion, lacks expression, lacks
Hmm.
power, lacks unity, lacks harmony? Like if you think about that, you just do the opposite of that. Just because it's the equation. Just do the
Yes.
opposite of that. Like instead of thinking scarcity, poverty, hardship, think the opposite of that.
Hmm.
Be on the other side of the equation. You literally
Yes,
have a choice
yes,
to travel. Be on the other side of the equation. And it's not delusional because scarcity, poverty all came from someone's delusional creativity.
that's delusional. Yes, the
Yes.
setup is the delusion.
Right.
The delusion of a
The true.
job or an authority or an other or government. That's
Yeah.
delusional. There's
That's
no
the
such thing.
delusion. And people are
Countries, delusion.
they're having a hard time like going of it because they think it's concrete and they're forgetting
Yes,
that it's not. It's your
yes,
acceptance of it that makes it concrete.
yes,
And
yes.
people are so afraid of like what would happen. What would happen if I don't pay my mortgage and I don't go to work and I don't do that. Try it and see.
Try it and see. Try it and see. Yeah, bet,
Bet.
bet something good.
Yeah.
bet,
Bet.
bet. I'm right
You
there
know,
with you. I'll bet with
you
you.
you
Yeah, I'll
can't
put
you
all my
can't
money on that. I'll put all
right.
my money on you.
You
Yeah,
can't it's like you cannot peep in and then go back. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like you're allowing yourself to be torn. Just choose one.
Just choose
Choose
one.
one. You want to stay in scarcity, you want to stay in whatever, choose it. That's fine.
Mhm.
But you have the other option, and the other option is way more funner.
Yes, way more fun. And it's like the reality is it's screamingly obvious
Yeah.
that abundance is reality.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
Everywhere.
it. We know it. It's
Everywhere.
everywhere. And everywhere you look.
Everywhere.
You
The
can't.
sun is here. The
Yes.
sun is there. The sun is there. And it has flourished the entire sky and the earth.
Yes.
That's abundance.
That's abundance. And think of 3-year-olds playing before they learn scarcity. They just make stuff all day. They
Yeah.
make whole worlds. And
Yeah.
then they give to each other and they play. Like they literally create abundance in an afternoon. They create a whole world.
Yeah.
So imagine us, like imagine 8 billion of us just unleashed. Yeah.
That's why the decrees are so important. And it doesn't even matter if you believe them or not. Just keep doing them until your
Mhm.
subconscious rewires your entire body and your field and it locks in and you're like, I did that. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yes.
you did. Because every frequency rewrites your body. Every
Yeah.
frequency, positive or negative. So even if you don't believe it, just keep decreeing it because the power is in the words. Just keep decreeing it and you're going to rewrite your field and your field is going to pull you in and be like, hey, you're taking too long. You've been like building me up and telling me I'm overflowing, I'm abundant, and you own this mansion and you live here and you travel freely and you're healthy, da, 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 and you've been saying it, and now it exists. Get over here. And your field is going to magnetize you into what you've created, even though you didn't believe it. It is
Yeah.
real.
Yes. 100%.
It is real.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I mean, we're inside a light show. And we're the projector. And it's like, what do you want to see?
Yeah.
What would you like to paint? What
Yeah.
painting would you like? It's three-dimensional, multi-dimensional painting.
Yeah.
Paint it. See it. And then watch it just pixelate out of reality because it is
No,
just pixels.
no, because why did we come up with 3D printing?
Yes. Yes. I
It's
was just
right
thinking about that today.
there.
I was like, we're just going to print houses. We're just going to print them out of like natural materials,
My
out
God.
of starch and mycelium and stuff. It's like
It's right there.
right there. And now we have all the technology. I mean, now literally it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Print it. You know,
And it's so much more simpler than we think it is. Just say it.
just say it.
And the code is right there. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word is God. You know,
Yes.
geometric operations of design, GOD.
Geometric. That's so good for people to hear. Geometric operations of design.
Yeah,
We're just the designers,
GOD.
but
Yeah,
we think we're not God. Who else
yeah,
is God? That would be us.
where? Yeah. Who's speaking? If in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God, I'm talking right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Word is with God. The Word is God, and these words are coming out of my mouth. Why can't you just see it?
I know. And there's some, right? It's an idea of a God somewhere else, right? That's the idea. And and then that just takes our energy into this whole storyline. And then we strip ourselves of the very power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
No, it's
cast
us.
it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're just going to decree. Do you want to do the decree with the trees again?
Okay. All
If
right.
anybody's outside or can touch a tree or a plant.
If anybody's outside, I'll give you some time.
Yeah.
I'm going barefoot.
Hi, Margaret. Good to see you. And
Yeah.
Linda, Marty, hi. Beth, hi.
Hola. Let me
Richard,
share this.
hi.
Some people wanted to come in. Let me see if they're available. Give me one
Sure.
momento. How do I do this?
Hi, Suze.
Oh, sorry. I'll do it here.
Miriam, I'm glad to be out in nature too. I
All
haven't been
right.
out. It's my first time.
No, really?
Yeah. I'm always in my little my one spot, my little
Right.
like studio. But this is great. I'm glad to know I can do it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I got enough signal.
We are here.
Okay. I'm going to touch my
Okay.
tree.
All
I got a
right.
branch. Hi, you want to come over? I'm going to bring her over.
Works. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Let's go.
Um,
All right.
okay. So when our bodies go into the ground, our 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 existence, our memory fields is also spread across within the earth. And the trees sprout from us as the soil. So therefore the trees hold memories and they live longer than we do. 500,000 and even way more. So they have more collective memory of us and they do not have amnesia like we do.
Mm-hmm.
So we are connecting to the trees that hold us and we hold it. We hold them. And we're telling them to unite with us as we've always been one, that we remember that we've always been one. And we issue a decree that they should run it through the field across every single network beneath our feet. That the remembrance is now, we unite as one with all creation from within the skies, in the oceans, on the earth, and beneath the earth. That all that is ours, when our feet touches the ground, they should put it like a shockwave through us. This remembrance across the entire planet. Anyone whose feet touches the ground comes into remembrance. Their nodes awaken, their energies pulse, because we're touching the trees and we're decreeing to the trees as their Wi-Fi system and their underground Wi-Fi system to deliver this message across to all trees and all creations and all networks beneath there, that they should charge the grounds with our remembrance. We remember who you are, and we know you know who we are. The time is now that we've all united with all the beings in the oceans, all the creatures in the skies, all that walks the earth, and all that is beneath the earth. We know that we are one source. We remove the programs of scarcity and poverty and separation, pain and suffering, and we come into overflow, the true reality of source, abundance, unity, harmony, peace, joy, blissfulness, and freedom. We enter this timeline in the now. It is done.
Mm, it is done. I just got a surge uh going up from the ground up and out like the Taurus field.
Forest field.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be making their decree. When you rise in the morning, whatever, when you're washing dishes, when you're working, whatever it is that you're doing, just issue your decree.
Yes.
I entered the reality of overflow, of abundance. Focus on it. Focus on yourself. See your reality, because everybody's reality is different. But once you're decreeing, it's rewriting the field. And once you're
Yes.
decreeing, not only is it rewriting the field, but it's like releasing a fragrance in the air, and it spreads across the globe, and someone else smells it and say, I think I want some of that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It spreads like that. So don't even think about, decreeing for the collective and, I want a peaceful world. Da, 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 da. Just decree for yourself alone. If you look at the spider web and how it's laid out, everybody's going to feel your decree, and it's going to spark something in them. And they're going to want what you want in a different way, because they are a different prismatic light from you. But it's
Mm-hmm.
still the same thing, but just in a more nuanced way. But decree, you
Mm-hmm.
know, decree when you're washing
Yes.
dishes. Whenever something is stressing you, don't forget on don't focus on what is stressing you. Focus on the reality that you want. Don't say, I am tired of this world. You know, this world is just so hard. Like, I'm just tired of working. No, say, I no longer subscribe to work.
Mhm.
I live freely. I am well provided for in overflow and in abundance. My body is, rejuvenated, da 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 da, and all that stuff. But don't say the other one. Don't say the other one. Don't say the other side of the equation. Say the other
Mm-hmm.
side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say the other
Yes.
side. Say what it is that
Yes.
you desire. Say your decrees.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
even give energy to the ones that you don't want.
No, it's over. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
It's ended.
yeah,
And this is the way we go is forward.
yeah,
This is the way we move. And
yeah.
so what is it you want? What is coming out of you? What does your heart say? And just
Yes,
say it out loud. Yes. And it's
yes.
like a song. It's like you're singing on pitch, and it's a different voice than someone else, but it's like a chorus can hear the pitch, and then
Of
they
course.
just rise with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heck, make it a one verse melody.
Yeah.
I live in abundance, overflow. Like, you know what I mean? And,
Give it a
and
rhythm. Give it a beat.
yes,
Yeah.
and memorize that and let it, like, and record yourself and play it as your own subliminal when you're sleeping. Rewrite your field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, in the
And you're
beginning.
rewriting it from truth. Like
Yes.
it's this is not an affirmation. This is not positive thinking. This is not
No.
belief. This is just reality. This is just
Yes.
truth coming out of God's mouth.
Yes, because you can only desire, because desire is source, literally remembering what it is, like source desiring itself. You
That's
know
what
what I mean?
source does.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you're needing or you're desiring something, you're not desiring it out of some whimsical nonsense. You're desiring it because source wants to experience that through you. You as
Yes.
source wants to experience that. So your desires are not fallacies. They're real.
They're real. They're
And you
real.
desire them because they exist and they're yours.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Otherwise,
And
you can't desire.
they yes. And they do serve other people. Like that's not the point, because you just it's just your node, but because your node isn't in the web, it
Yes,
serves all.
it serves all.
Yeah.
It serves all.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
can walk into a store and, like, I go into the store and the cashiers are always like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, everybody becomes my friend
yes.
because I live in my authentic source self,
Yeah.
where
Me too.
love and oneness just comes out of me. You know what I mean? So everybody just has to align to my field
Yes.
because they're me. So they mirror me
Yes.
because
Yes.
my
It's just
decree is literally harmony and love. And so when I walk in, literally harmony and love reflects back to me because
Mhm.
I'm the projector of it.
Mhm. That's what I want. That's what I get.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. I was I woke up it was yesterday that I woke up. I woke up and I just said first words out of my mouth loud while I'm still laying in bed. I was like, the men work for the women now.
Yes.
But today it was I have all the money in the world.
Yes.
And then I went
Yes.
and I was like, I'm gonna hire a marketing team for this party for the 11/11, And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh," I'm like, thinking about, like, how much I would spend or whatever, and then I went into my bank account and I was like, "I don't seem to have lost any money." Like I don't see I don't think I'm like, "Did they charge for my rent?" Like, I don't know if they have I'm like, I think I was expecting to be, like, a lot less. And I was like, "Oh,
Well,
I just somebody put something in my bank account."
right.
So, but I was very clear. I was like, because source is endless source. So whatever resource you want, there's an endless amount of that. So if
Overflow.
it's money or if it's
It's overflow.
water or whatever, like whatever it is, it's just
It,
overflow. And so
if
I
anybody
was so
look
sure. I
at
was like,
the
it's just true. And it's not only me that has all the money in the world. We all do.
yeah, look at the ocean. Can it be measured? Where does it end? Where does it begin?
Yeah.
It's not even just it's beneath the earth. It's on top of us. It changes form into air. You know, it's
Yeah.
everything. It's an
And everything is transformed,
overflow.
right? It's like earth, water,
Yes.
air, fire constantly circulating.
Yes.
Where is the stopping point where there's a wall between you and source or you and resource? There isn't
Yes.
one.
Yes.
So it is endless, whatever it is.
And that's why they use
There's an
that
endless
word.
amount of it.
That's why they use the word resource, right? Because
Mm.
it's literally what that is.
Yes.
You can
It's
always
resourcing.
tap into source, always, because
Yes.
you never left source.
You
Source
never
is
left source.
you.
Yes.
There's a phrase in the Quran. It says, "Remember me, and I remember you."
Mm.
And then Jonah goes into the belly of the whale from being rebellious out of fear of going to wherever he was supposed to go. And 3 days, 3 nights in the belly of the whale. Whether the story is true or not, that's not my point. My point is, on the third day, he realized he said something in Arabic, and it translates to, "I see you in me, and I see me in you." That's when he realized that he was source, and he went out without fear.
Love that.
So
Yeah.
fear was a false program that was hindering him from being source, recognizing itself as source.
Yes. And fear is just the imagination of a separation.
Yes.
Because if an animal has there's a fight or a gazelle is running from a lion, it doesn't tell a story after it's escaped from the lion. It might shake off the adrenaline, but there's no fear. It doesn't then project the lion the next
Yeah.
day because it
Yeah.
doesn't it's just moved as source, moving away from itself, and then that's over. Only humans will tell a story in there that puts a separation and then fear. We don't animals don't have fear in the way
Right.
that we think they do. We project that onto them.
Right.
So yes.
Right.
And then there's no
And the
I love
and the
that.
animals are so intelligent. They know when to surrender because they know that
Yes.
they're one with the lion that's coming to eat, and the lion needs it at that particular time, and they become one with the lion, and they surrender. It's like, it's okay, take
It's
me.
okay. And in fact, it's an ascension. There's this biological study, I've mentioned it before, where um this guy was studying eagles and salmon, and he was
Hmm.
watching how eagles track for the salmon and then dive down. And he thought oh, the eagle is timing it for the salmon jumping. And then he realized, no, the salmon is timing its jump to the eagle because the salmon wants to ascend. It wants to be an eagle.
Yes. Yes.
I was like,
That's
bet.
beautiful. Bet. Yeah. Um. There's a saying in the Bible. It says, "Remember your Creator in the days of thy youth, before the bad day come."
Mm.
And it came to me yesterday when I was reading the Zahurian scrolls of the inner child as source, uncorrupted and unfiltered. And it's literally when you're youthful, the reason why you need to remember again, remember your
Remember.
creator. And if you remember your creator remembers you, and it's an exchange within. Source within,
Yes.
source without. And then you can do everything that you can do before you exit. That the bad day is when you exit. So remember yourself as source in the days of thy youth with all the vibrancy and the energy and the power, and create, express, be artistic, put
Yes.
your imprint. You know what I mean?
Play,
Be
play, play.
source.
Yes. Be source.
Play.
And source plays. That's
Play.
all source does
I'm
all
telling
day
you,
long.
source was bored. That's why we're here.
Yes. 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 And every animal and every child who, yes, remembering, except ye be as little children, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven because that
Yes.
is what
The
we are.
codes are
That's,
right there.
yes.
It's right there. It's so
It's right there.
simple. People misread it and don't even read it properly, and they're told different thing about it. He said it.
You
Unless you
said
were
it.
like little, what does that mean? The little child knows itself a source that it can have everything. He has infinite love and acceptance. I introduced my 1 year old to the tree a couple days ago. I went on a night walk. Something was just calling me, and I was like, okay, I gotta go out. I gotta go out because I'm a homebody. Like, I take my kids to school. If I don't have grocery, I'm home. If I don't have to go do grocery, I'm home. And the energy was just so I'm like, all right, I gotta get out. So I went for a walk with, I think, three or four of them, and I introduced the baby to the tree. And first she was scared. She was like, because we're inside all the time, most of the time. And I introduced the baby to the tree, and then, eventually she touched the tree, took a leaf from the tree, and then she said, hi, hi, hi. And when we're leaving, she returned the leaf back to the tree. And
Oh.
we kept walking, and she saw another one because, like, in front of every house there's a tree. And then she saw the other one, hi, hi. And just today when we were coming out, she was saying hi to all the trees. Hi. But then she saw the really big one, and she go, oh.
Respect.
Respect. you know?
Cute. Oh, it's so cute.
But yeah, you have to be your inner child. You have to be your pure essence self, you know, unburdening yourself with all the false programs. Create. So many marriages fail because everybody's so busy being an adult. Being an adult just means like your body's bigger. Doesn't mean that you have to lose creativity.
Oh, absolutely. Or play.
Play.
If unless it's playful and fun, stop it.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Like literally halt, stop, come
Yeah.
into your body, come into the
Does
moment,
does
you
this
know.
expand my being? Does
Yeah.
it bring me blissfulness? Does it make
Yes.
me feel like I'm tapping into myself and creating fractals of myself? Does this job makes me feel abundant and youthful? Does it tap into my inner child? It doesn't? Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Decree that you want that reality where you are yourself, you're doing yourself, and you're living freely doing it. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? You're in overflow from just being you.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
And
And
don't
that goes for
project don't
everything.
project
It's
any
like people will be like, "Well, what about the bills or what about the dishes?" And it's like, same. It's the same. If you don't want to do the dishes right now, don't do the dishes. Find
no, I
something
have
that's fun. There will be a moment when somebody else does the dishes or it's fun to do the dishes
right,
because you put on
right.
music that you want or whatever.
It feels rewarding to yourself to do it.
Yes, yes.
Then do it.
And you like want warm water in your hands or whatever it
Right.
is.
Whatever it
Yeah.
is. And you can even code it. The thing is, right? You're so powerful that even what you don't like to do, you can code it to be something playful. Like, you can have like
Yeah.
the worst work environment, and you can code it that this I told you about my court case, right?
Yeah.
So literally in my court hearing with my what is it? Custody thing. I literally coded the entire courtroom. I said, everybody in here works for me. I'm the reason why all of you exist. And you're not the judge. Source is the judge, and you're representing Source, and I am Source. So I won. And that was it. The other team started faltering, missing deadlines, they were working for me in opposition. Their undoings were my doings. You know what I mean? It was, yeah, they couldn't function because their role was to not function, and that's working for me.
Yeah, love it.
So
Love it.
you can decree, you can literally recode your environment to suit you. You know, you don't like something, you can code yourself and that thing to be in harmony and have fun. And dishwashing could be fun because you coded it to it. You coded it to be fun. And all of a sudden you're like, I want to play music whilst doing the dishes. And you know what? I'm going to do one at a time, go outside and come back in and come back and do one more. And I'm just going to, you will code it and you'll become something that you're enjoying doing. You can recode everything that you don't like, you know?
Yep.
The Midas touch, you can turn sand into gold. You're an alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
So even if something doesn't serve you, you can code it to serve you because everything listens and everything is your field. And the reason why you don't like doing dishes is because you said you don't like doing dishes. So you can program yourself, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
like
Yes.
doing
Which was
dishes.
really a story you inherited
Right.
about dishes.
Right.
And like, if you never knew anything about dishes or anything else, you're like a kid again. Then, you know, because like kids love to do the dishes.
Yeah, my
You know,
daughters,
if
they're
you
all
code
like,
it for them that this is fun and a play, and I get to be with
right,
mom, and I get to play music, and I get to splash around. You
right.
know,
And I always tell them like, okay, but you're gonna wet my kitchen, so go away, go away. But they always want to do the dishes.
yes,
I'm
that
gonna,
tells you everything right there.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Yeah.
There's a road, like 20 inches, not that low.
What?
There's a road that, there's a hill,
There's
and
a
I
hill?
want to ride down. Is it okay if we could,
Which hill?
like, no, it's the one, you know, when we came here?
This one right here?
No, the other one. The other road.
Is it on the grass?
No.
When we come out of the park?
Yeah.
Okay, but who's gonna watch Nana for me?
I'm gonna use the bathroom. The bathroom.
Okay, go somewhere.
Why am I left here now? It's so spaced out.
I know. Doesn't it remind you of the other one that we went to in Mississauga? Sorry.
Stopping down on
No. I was
Sharif,
telling my
come
friend
back.
today about how I love hearing you talk to your kids because it's just so straightforward. They're just all equals, and there's
Right.
no performance.
Right?
Yeah, and you just have fun with them. It's all just
yeah.
fun. But we
I
can
would
go if you want to go.
hold on. Not yet. Soon. What time
Okay.
is it on your the minute?
So it's 8 to 4 my time, so 7 your time.
Oh, okay.
6:52 your time.
All right, I do have to go. My son has work and
Okay.
he needs my phone. Say hello.
Okay, good. Well, hi. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
Hi. You're live. Say hi to all the people.
He said subscribe to his channel. The YouTube channel. I'll tell Auntie Meghan to subscribe. I'll send the link to her.
Absolutely. I'm happy to. Can't wait.
Mom, yo, one of the roots
Yeah?
blown here.
What is it, Moon?
The bark coming off of the tree.
I know, the tree's shedding so it can get new stuff in there.
Okay, you
But
guys
yeah,
go.
it's really that
All right.
simple. Just keep decreeing, keep loving on yourself. And if you love on yourself, you're only going to decree the best possible reality for yourself. And don't doubt
Yes.
yourself. Because if you doubt yourself, what you're doing is you're creating double timelines of the one with the doubt and the one with what you desire. And then they end up clashing because you're the holder of those two timelines. So delete that, repurpose it to fuel the desired reality. You know what I mean? Even if a
Yes.
doubt or negativity come in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, you're being nullified and now you're being used as fuel for my desired reality. And that's just how I code my field.
I love that. You were talking about that, and that's because it is just energy.
It's just
So
energy.
there's this little like static energy of like, if you're doubting, use that energy. Well, what do I want right
Yeah,
now? And then decree it and do it. Like
exactly.
go outside, go do your thing, go do what's fun. Literally just
Right.
whatever's playful.
Mom, can I
Exactly.
go down
It's
a
simple.
hill?
No.
A tiny hill?
Mm-mm.
Please?
No.
Please?
Mm-mm.
Please?
And do everybody do Oracle scrolls. I'll link to them here. And then share your decrees. I want to hear because I want to be
Yeah.
inspired. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you guys see this live with Dr. Meghan, please issue your decrees underneath it. It's
Yes. Tell
not
us.
fake. It's real. Issue your decrees. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
Yes, it's
so
very real.
simple.
You are the source that put the decrees and the desires inside yourself.
Exactly.
And now is the time. Like, there's no
Now it's
more.
time to collect
We're
it.
ready. It's time.
You know?
Go for it.
Yeah.
No more delay. Yeah.
Great remembrance, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Remembrance.
Thank you
Bye.
again. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow with Tyra.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.